Go.
I am Walter, and then I am Mama.
Benitha.
I'm Ruth.
And scene.
Walter, leave me alone. Eat your eggs. They're gonna be cold.
That's it. There you are. Man say to his woman, I got me a dream. His woman say, eat your eggs. Man say, I gotta take hold of this here world, baby. And woman say, eat your eggs and go to work. Man say, I got to change my life. I'm choking to death, baby. And his woman say, your eggs is getting cold.
Walter, that ain't none about money.
This morning I was looking in the mirror and thinking about it. I'm 35 years old, I've been married 11 years, and I got a boy who sleeps in the living room. And all I got to give him is stories about how rich white people live.
Eat your eggs, Walter.
Damn my eggs and damn all the eggs there ever was.
And go to work.
See, I'm trying to talk to you about myself, and all I can say is eat your eggs and go to work.
Honey, you never said nothing new. I listen to you every day, every night, and every morning, and you never say nothing new. So you would rather be Mr. Arnold than be a chauffeur. So I would rather be living in Buckingham Palace.
That is just what is wrong with the colored woman in this world. Don't understand what building their men up and making them feel like they is somebody. Like they could do something.
There are colored men who do some things.
No thanks to the colored woman.
Well, being a colored woman, I guess I can't help myself none.
We're one group of men tied to a race of women with small minds.
I want to start telling those people.
You should get up earlier.
Really, would you suggest down? Where's the paper?
You a horrible looking chicken, Lamar, in this hour.
Good morning, everybody.
How's school coming?
Lovely, lovely. You know, biology is the greatest. I just dissected something that looks just like you yesterday.
I just wondered if you made up your mind and everything.
And what did I answer yesterday? The morning, and the day before that,
Don't be so nasty, Benny.
and the day before that, and the day before that.
I'm interested in you. Something wrong with that? 8 million girls who decide
To be a doctor.
Have we figured out yet just exactly how much medical school is going to cost?
Walter Lee, why don't you leave that girl alone and get out of here to work?
Come on, out of there, please.
You know the check is coming tomorrow.
That money belongs to Mama, Walter. That's for her to decide what she wants to use it on. I don't care if she wants to buy a house or a rocket ship or just nail it up somewhere and look at it. It's hers, not yours. Hers.
Now ain't that fine? You just got your mother's interest at heart, don't you, girl? Such a nice girl. But if Mama got that money, she can always take a few thousand to help you through school, too, can't she?
I've never asked anyone around here to do anything for me.
No, and the line between asking and just accepting when the time comes is big and wide, ain't it?
What do you want from me, brother? That I quit school or just drop dead? Which?
I don't want nothing for you. Just stop acting holy around here. Me and Ruth done made some sacrifices for you. Why can't you do something for the family?
Walter, don't be dragging me in it.
You are in it. Don't you get up and go work in somebody's kitchen for somebody for the last 3 years and help put clothes on her back?
Oh, Walter, that's not fair.
It ain't that nobody expects you to get on your knees and say, thank you, brother. Thank you, Ruth. Thank you, Mama. And thank you, Travis, for wearing the same pair of shoes for 2 semesters.
Well, all I do, right? Thanks everybody, and forgive me for ever wanting anything at all. Forgive me, forgive me, forgive me.
Please stop it. Your mama here.
Who the hell told you you had to be a doctor? If you're so crazy about messing around with sick people, then go be a nurse like other women. Or just get married and be quiet.
Well, you finally got it said. It's took you 3 years, but you finally got it said. Walter, give up. Leave me alone. It's Mama's money.
He was my father, too.
So what? It was my father, too? Travis's grandfather. But the insurance money belongs to Mama. Picking on me, and it's not going to make her give it to you to invest in that liquor store. And for one, I say, God bless Mama for that.
See? Did you hear? Did you hear?
Honey, please go to work.
Nobody in this house is ever going to understand me.
Because you're a nut.
Who's a nut?
You're a nut. Thee is a man boy.
world's most backward race of people.
And there are all those people who lead us out of the wilderness into the swamp.
Benny, why you always gotta be picking on your brother? Can't you be a little sweeter sometimes?
Oh, Mama, she's a good girl. I like Mama. Has a lot of money to deal with now. So many problems poor Mama has to deal with.
This man forgot his car fare. Here, take. You need car fare.
Yes, please. I need to take a taxi.
Okay. I guess I might got some money in here. Well, that's right. I'll find some somewhere. Oh, $2. How'll that do?
That'll be just perfect for the taxi.
All right.
Thank you, baby.
Now quit your whining.
Oh, Mama.
Who that round here slamming doors at this hour?
That was Walter Lee. He and Benny was at it again.
My children and they tempers. Lord, if this little old plant don't get more sun than it's been getting, it ain't never gonna see spring again. What's the matter with you this morning? You look right peaked. You aiming to iron all them things? Leave some for me. Benny, honey, it's too drafty for you to be in here sitting around half-dressed. Where's your robe?
In the cleaners?
Well, go get mine and put it on.
I'm not cold, Mama. Honest.
But I know, you're so thin.
Mama, I'm not cold.
Lord have mercy. Look at that poor bled. Bless his heart. He tries, don't he?
No, he don't have to try at all, because he knows you going to come along behind him and fix everything. That's just how come he don't know how to do nothing right here. Now, you done spoiled that boy's soul.
Well, he's my little boy. Ain't supposed to know about housekeeping. My baby. That's what he is. What you fix for his breakfast this morning?
I feed my son, Lena.
I ain't meddling. I just noticed all last week he had cold cereal. And when it starts getting chilly in the fall, the child ought to have some hot grits or something when he goes out in the cold.
I gave him hot oats. Is that all right?
I ain't meddling. Put a lot of nice butter on it. He likes a lot of butter.
Lena.
What was you and your brother fussing about this morning?
It's not important, Mama.
What was they fighting about?
Now you know as well as I do.
Brother still worrying himself sick about that money?
You know he is.
You had breakfast?
Some coffee.
Girl, you better start eating and looking after yourself better. You're almost as thin as Travis.
Lena,
Uh-huh.
what are you going to do with it?
Now don't you start, child. It's too early in the morning to stop talking about money. It ain't Christian.
It's just that he got his heart set on that store.
You mean that liquor store that Willie Harris want him to invest in?
Yes.
We ain't no business people, Ruth. We're just plain working folks.
Ain't nobody business people till they go into the business. Walter Lee say colored people ain't never going to start getting ahead till they start gambling on some different kinds of things in the world investments and things.
What done got into you, girl? Walter Lee done finally sold you in on investing?
No, Mama. Something is happening between Walter and me. I don't know what it is, but he needs something I can't give him anymore. He needs this chance, Lena.
But liquor, honey.
Well, like Walter say, I expect people going to always be drinking themselves some liquor.
Well, whether they drinks it or not ain't none of my business. Whether I go into business selling it to 'em is. I don't want that on my ledger this late in life. Ruth, younger, what's the matter with you today? You look like you could fall right over there.
Oh, I'm tired.
And you better stay home from work today.
I can't stay home. She'd be calling up the agency and screaming at them. My girl didn't come in today. Send me somebody. My girl didn't come in. Oh, she'd just have a fit.
Well, let her have it. I'll just call her up and say, you got the flu.
Why the flu?
Because it sounds respectable to them. Something white people get too. They know about the flu. Otherwise, they think you've been cut up or something when you tell them you're sick.
I got to go in. We need the money.
Somebody would have had all my children around here done all but starve to death the way they talk about money here lately. Child, we got a great big old check coming tomorrow.
Now that's your money. It ain't got nothing to do with me. We all feel like that. Walter and Benny and me and even Travis.
$10,000.
Sure is wonderful.
$10,000.
You know what you should do, Miss Lena? You should take yourself a trip somewhere. To Europe or South America or someplace.
Oh, child.
I'm serious. Just pack up and leave. Go on away and enjoy yourself, son. Forget about the family and have yourself a ball for once in your life.
You sound like I'm just about ready to die. Who'd go with me? What do I look like wandering around Europe round by myself?
Shoot, these here rich white women do it all the time. They don't think nothing about packing up their suitcases and piling on one of them big steamships and swoosh, they gone, child.
Something always told me I wasn't no rich white woman.
Well, what are you gonna do with it then?
I ain't rightly decided. Some of it got to go be put away for Benita and her schooling, and ain't nothing going to touch that part of it. Nothing. Been thinking that maybe we could meet the notes on a little old two-story sometime, or a yard where Travis could play in the summertime. If we used part of the insurance for a down payment, and everybody kind of pitch in, I could maybe take on a little day work again, a few days a week.
Well, Lord knows, we put enough rent in this here rat trap to pay for 4 houses by now.
Rat trap. Yes, that's all it is. I remember it just as well the day me and Big Walter moved in here. Hadn't been married but 2 weeks. Wasn't planning on living here no more than a year. Was just gonna set away, little by little, don't you know, buy a little place out in Morgan Park. We'd even pick the house. Looks right dumpy today, but Lord, child, you should know all the dreams I had about buying that house and fixing it up and making me a little garden in the back. And done none of it happen.
Yes, life can be a barrel of disappointment sometimes.
Honey, Big Walter will come in here some nights and then just slump down on that couch over there and just look at the rug, then back at me, then down at the rug, and back at me. And I know then that he was down, really down. And then, Lord, when I lost that little baby Claude, I almost thought I was going to lose Big Walter too. Oh, that man grieved himself. He was one man to love his children.
Ain't nothing can tear you at you like losing your baby.
I guess that's how come that man finally worked himself to death like he done. Like he was fighting his own war with this here world that took his baby from him.
He sure was a fine man, all right. I always liked Mr. Younger.
Crazy about his children. God knows there was plenty wrong with Walter Younger. Hard-headed, mean, kind of wild with women. Plenty wrong with him. But he sure loved his children. Always wanted them to have something. Be something. That's where Brother gets all these notions, I reckon. Big Walter used to say he'd get right wet in the eyes and sometimes lean his head back, the water standing in him, and say, seemed like God didn't see fit to give the black man nothing but his dreams. But he did give us children to make them dreams seem worthwhile. He could talk like that, you know.
Yeah, he sure could. He was a good man, Mr. Younger.
Yes, a fine man. Just couldn't ever catch up with his dreams, that's all.